All right, we are here. Hello, happy Friday. Yay, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. For anybody new, hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class where I'm not a professional chef. I am not a professional YouTuber. All of that will be evident soon. I'm just a mom and a home cooker, and I love cooking for you all. What do we say? Healthy, no, delicious food with a healthy twist. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to make some pizzas this afternoon, little mini pizzas. I'm going to do a variety of toppings, but originally I wanted to do what is it, a Neapolitan pizza, but when I looked that one up, it's a tomato pizza, but that one is supposed to use the San Marzan pizzas, the real ones from Italy, which believe me are very different, but I don't have those. So I'm going to use what I have. Just going to cut up some pizza, cut up some tomato. I'm going to use some fresh spinach. We're going to make some chaffle pizza crusts, which are my gluten-free pizza crust. If you're trying to avoid grains like me, welcome. Whatever brings you here, you are most welcome. So I'm going to get my uniform on and we are going to get started. All right, I usually wear my Maggie merch. We got some new merch that arrived today, so I'll be doing some unboxing. But you all know I'm an apron lover. We've got Maggie aprons in different colors. Keep those in mind for your holiday gifts. But this I actually got either in Venice or in, I don't think it was in Rome, but I think I got this in Venice. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on today. Since we are doing the pizzas, pizzas are a great, in my opinion, can be easy meal. You can make them, as healthy or as flavorful as you would like. So I am going to be rocking the, we'll call it the Italian apron, but it was probably made in another country, but that's okay. This is what we're wearing today. So, for your chaffle pizza crust, it's going to be a 2-ingredient pizza crust. All you need are eggs and a melting cheese of your choice. I'm dairy free, so I'm going to be using manchego. So I'll get my ingredients out and I will explain to you all why. All right, Chaffles is basically a cheese waffle. It is a great bread substitute if you're trying to avoid grains or carbs. If you can have cow dairy, then you can use your mozzarella cheese, your Colby, your pepper jack cheese. I avoid cow dairy, and so my cheese options are a little bit different. You can see this was a cheese wheel that I've been hacking away at, and it is manchego cheese, which is a dry, salty, aged cheese from a city in Spain, and it comes from sheep's milk. Let me get my cutting board. All right, so this is my substitute for Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to use the salad shooter. I'll go ahead and chop all of it up. If you have cheese that's already shredded, you can go ahead and use the one in the bag and save this step. Hey Mona, thank you so much for being here, my dear. All right, so you all can see this cheese has got like some wax or different outing on the edge. I'm just gonna cut that off. You could eat it or you could put it in like pizza sauce, pasta sauce, anything that's simmering. But when I want a good melting cheese, I don't want the extra stuff on it. I do try, let me just go ahead and do this. I do try to shred my own cheese. It's not the end of the world if you use cheese that is shredded in the bag. Just know it does have extra ingredients in it to keep it from clumping together. And to me, when I take the time to shred my own cheese, it tastes better. And in my opinion, it melts up better. Oh, Mona sees that this cheese has a shelf life. Have you used the Manchego, Mona, or you're just noticing that this block that I have, which I think came from Sam's Club or Costco, I'm still hacking away at it. All right. So I'm going to save all of these pieces and we're going to get our salad shooter out. Let me see if I have a meal prep container. I have an electric shredder. Of course, you can shred by hand, no problem. So sorry that's loud, but this is one of the gadgets that I love using when you need to shred chocolate, cheese, anything. What did we put in here that messed it up? Meat? I wouldn't do meat. So I'd love to know what you all think. I am thinking about doing some maybe product reviews as we get closer to the holidays, recording some videos of my favorites. Let me know what y'all think about that. Hey Leanne, we are making mini pizzas today. Thank you so much for being here. Oh yes, you notice I've been going at it with this wedge. So the salad shooter comes with different attachments. I am putting in, oh, I need the rest of it. Oh dear, let's find it. Okay, so obviously I took this off and put it in the dishwasher. So we're gonna put this together. All right, then we're gonna put our blade in here. I'm using the shredder. Then we're gonna put the safety or the lock on there. And then, all right, this is too big. So I'm gonna cut it and see how much cheese we need. Ah, Mona's doing those videos too. Yes, Mona, please let us know about your channel. If anybody else has a YouTube channel, please drop the link and let us shout you out. All right, so we're gonna put the sheets cheese in here and the safety. And let's go ahead and shred our cheese. All right, so sorry if that was loud, but I went ahead and shredded that whole wedge. We may not use all of it. Of course, I got some kitchen snacks. You can do it by hand for sure, but you know, I do like gadgets. Gadgets are great for the holidays too, right? All right. And again, this is the salad shooter. Got it from Amazon. Link is in the cheat sheet. And you can take this apart and put all that in the dishwasher, and then all you have to do is wipe this down by hand. Okay. So we've got our shredded cheese. I think I'm going to do a 4-pack. I'm going to use my 4 waffle maker. I'm going to have a couple for me and either a couple for later or maybe a couple for after school. But you guys can see here, we have the shredded cheese. And again, this is manchego for me. I'm using the sheep's milk cheese. I would just recommend that you use a drier cheese for the chaffles. Something like a cheddar or, you know, a sharper cheddar or a Parmesan. If you use like a mozzarella or a Colby, that's fine. Your chaffle will just be a little bit more bready and less crispy. I like crispy, so you can have it your way. All right. Let me see if it's a package. Not expecting anyone. All right, we got some packages. We'll do some unboxing and some Happy Mail later. All right, so again, to make our pizza crust, flour-free pizza crust, all you need are 2 ingredients, eggs and cheese. So I am going to be using whole eggs. If you are vegan, you could probably use the vegan eggs, the Just Egg. But I'm going to crack 2 whole eggs into my gravy boat or whatever bowl you want to use. You can make these sweet, you can make these savory. We're going to go with savory since this is going to be our pizza crust today. All right, so you can see 2 whole eggs just cracked here. And then, because this is going to be a pizza crust for me, I'm going to add some seasoning into the eggs. This is going to be Italian seasoning because I want that flavor all the way through in the pizza crust when I bite it. Completely optional, but I want that flavor, so I am going to do a little seasoning in here. Mona likes the unboxing. All right, so I'm making pizza today, so this is what I'm using, the Walmart Italian seasoning. You can use this in a variety of applications. We'll put this on top of the pizza too, but I'm going to go ahead and put it inside, just enough, a healthy amount so that we get that good like oregano and basil and all of that. Of course, fresh is best if you can get it, but that's what I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and beat these eggs just to break the yolks and get them a little bit homogeneous. When you're making your pizza crust or any chaffle, I go for texture, and I know that sounds weird. It's probably going to be about a 1/2 cup of cheese. I'm going to do, you know, a pretty healthy handful. You want to go with like a stew texture and not a soup texture. So you know right now we have all this egg. I'm going to put in a couple handfuls of cheese because I want the texture to be thick enough so that my pizza crusts or waffles or sandwich bread slices have enough structure to stand up on their own. If you don't have enough cheese when you mix it and it's still very soupy, then your pizza crust or waffle or bread will be more eggy. And if you want it to be more bready, you just add more cheese. And because this is sheep's milk cheese, this is how I stay dairy free, but it can be any cheese. Probably should have saved. All right. All right, I think we've got it now. Oh, Mona, you made mini pizzas the other day or chaffles the other day. Let us know. Did you have them as waffles with syrup? Did you have them with as pizza crust? And if so, how did you top your pizzas? I'd love to know. All right. So I'm just using a chopstick to get in here. No reason. But you guys can see the texture here. We've got nice, thick, cheesy, stew, chunky texture. All right. So now I'm going to get my waffle maker out. All right, so this is going to be a two-part recipe. First, we've got to make our pizza crusts, and then we're going to top our pizzas. So we used this the other day when we made the waffle stack. Y'all know I'm a fan of the Dash devices. This one is a 4 waffle maker. So I always clean it when I cut it off, but it's still a little warm, so sometimes you have a little bit left over. It's not the end of the world, but I just try to clean before, during, and after. Link should be in the cheat sheet. You can get the Dash waffle maker that makes one or multiples. So Mona said you did a pepperoni, and a dash of Italian seasoning. All right, let me see if I can find some pepperoni. I'll make one of those too. All right, so not required, but I am going to spray it with a little bit of cooking spray. Coconut oil for me. This could be any oil that you use. This is my refillable sprayer. You'll find it in the Maggie's cheat sheet. You can put any oil of your choice in there, and that keeps it from being the aerosol that has the extra chemicals. So we're going to close this up. We're going to turn it on, and you'll see the red light here, and when it reaches temperature, it'll go green. I don't even wait for it to preheat sometimes. I just put the stuff on there and go. So in the meantime, let's see what we can find for toppings. All right, so I have some fresh spinach that's looking like it's kind of sad, so we're going to pick out a few leaves of that. I've got a tomato that's looking like it's kind of sad. We'll slice up some of that. Mona said pepperoni, so I've got some turkey pepperoni. This is what I'm going to use for me. And then if I'm making for the kids, you can use any pepperoni you like. Beef pepperoni, pork pepperoni is fine. All right, so in the meantime, let's get our air fryer prepped. I'm going to cook these in the air fryer. So I'm multitasking while I'm waiting for this to heat up. Just make sure that my oven is ready. Since I use the air fryer, I'm not preheating or doing anything like that. Yes, the sad veggies need love too. Absolutely. I don't want to waste, and sometimes, that's where I get my inspiration. I look at the ingredients that I have on hand, and if I have something that's looking like, it's looking okay, but it's kind of looking like, let's see if we can use it before we just toss it out. Y'all know groceries are expensive. So I'm going to line my air fryer tray with the Reynolds foil pop-up sheet. This is just for easy cleanup. So this is going to go in the bottom of my air fryer. And we'll see how many of these pizzas we can get on a tray. And not required, but I'm going to go ahead and spray the tray too with a little bit of coconut oil. I don't think anything will stick, but just to make it easy to come off. All right. So that's ready to go. Still waiting for this to heat up. Now for pizza sauce, I have bought actual proper pizza sauce. There's nothing wrong with it. It's great. But you can also use pasta sauce as a substitute. So I have some pasta sauce that I love. That's what we're going to spoon on here. I wonder if they're even any different. They look the same to me. If you have leftover spaghetti sauce, even if it's like thick and chunky with meat and veggies in it, you can use it as pizza sauce. Put your cheese on it. and then whatever other toppings you like. So try to repurpose the stuff that you have, especially on a Friday. You can still make a home cooked meal with some reused ingredients. This is one of my absolute favorite pasta sauces. I don't know if anybody has used this Bertolli. This one, the organic tomato and basil. I don't know why, but it just has really good flavor. Y'all know I love the Rouse. That's a good one too. All right, our green light is on, so let's go ahead and put our chaffle dough on here. All right, so it's nice and hot, got the facial going. So I am just going to use my chopstick and put a little bit on each one, and then we'll smooth it out. Want to make sure that everybody gets about the same. I should be using a spatula. All right, so this dash has these little channels on the side for overflow, but I'm just going to use the chopstick and move my egg and cheese and Italian seasoning all the way to the side so that I get 4 equal mini pizza crusts without any holes in them if I possibly can. All right, so just push those to the edge, and then we're going to close. Let me not waste. Get in here with this spatula and leave no batter behind. Okay, perfect. So we're going to close it, and hopefully the green light will come up when it is time to take it out. All right. So while this is cooking, let's see what we're going to do. Aw, Friday's doing okay, Mona. Going to pick up a little bit after this, so we're going to keep this short and sweet. Then we're going to go do some uniform stuff. But I'm doing well. What about you? All right, so I said spinach and tomato on the thumbnail, so we'll definitely do spinach and tomato. I've got pepperoni, and I've also got mushroom. I don't know what you all like, but we can do a variety. So this is fresh spinach. You can see it's starting to get a little bit sad, so we're going to toss it, but we're going to take out a few leaves here, and I'm just going to tear them by hand. You can also use frozen spinach if you have frozen spinach. I would just thaw it out if you can and drain it very well, maybe even squeeze the water out like when we do with a cauliflower. Frozen vegetables are great, but those ice crystals can make them watery, and you want your food to not be wet like that. All right, so let's see if I can cut my tomato here while our pizza crusts are cooking. So we got a half a tomato. You can see it's also looking a little bit sad, but we're gonna get some slices out of it. I see one little spot that I'm gonna cut off, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it in slices if I can by hand. I have shown you all also my pizza hack. If you don't want to do the crust at all, you can do just tomato slices. Let's see. If you slice them flat and round, then you can top them with cheese and Italian seasoning. Put them under the broiler or the air fryer. And when the tomato, just cut this. When the tomato gets hot like that, trying to cut this well, make it thin, but it's so soft. It doesn't really give me the structure to cut it the way that I want to. But cook down, It kind of gives you that tomato sauce experience. So I'm just cutting some tomato slices here. And in case anybody's curious, I'm using the brandless knives. Link should be in the Maggie class notes if you want to check and see. This is also a great set, under $10 for these knives. And you can, they get the job done. Just keep them sharpened. So I got some nice slivers of tomato. I heard this click off, so let's check. All right, not bad. We got a little overflow going. I want a little bit more color on my pizza crust, so I'm gonna leave them on for just a little bit, but I think they're looking good. Get the spatula just to see the bottom. Nice color. Let's just go a little bit longer. But I'll take my overflow snacks so y'all can see. Our nice buttery, could be garlic. You could season it with whatever you like. Exactly, on the hamster wheel. I don't want to touch my, God, y'all. Ugh. Every time I try. All right. Now, we've got our tomato slices. They're not beautiful, but we got a few tomato strips here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of spinach. If you are vegetarian, this could be a great veggie pizza option. And honestly, the spinach is so delicate, you can just kind of tear it by hand. Or if you really want to get in there and have it, equal pieces, you can do a rough chop. I'll do a little bit of both. So all I'm going to do, just tear off any pieces that are a little bit wilted. Bunch them together, put them down, and we'll just go run the knife through them. I like to keep the stems out of the way. I don't like the stems per se. I was looking for basil. I didn't have basil, but that gives you some fresh green for your pizza. Let's look at our crust. I think we're okay. I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Let's move this over to the side. All right, so we're going to do a few different toppings. Nice sizzle. Pizza crusts are looking good. And because we use the waffle maker, they've cooked from both sides. So you all can see it. We have our Italian seasoning in there, looking yummy. I probably would have gone for a little bit more brown. But I think it's good. I know sometimes y'all like the crispy edges. So remember, this was 2 eggs and I would say probably about a half cup of cheese. But you can make it to your desired consistency. Cook it a little bit longer if you like a thicker pizza crust. Thank you, Mona. All right. So we're done with the waffle maker. Get our little greedy snacks. All right, let me move this out of the way carefully so we have some space. I'll wipe it down and we'll let it cool down over here. All right, so you can do this for the kids too. Everybody can do their own pizzas, but we have our pizza crust. We've done this so many times before. So we're going in with the pizza sauce or pasta sauce. And I love this stuff. This Bertolli organic is scrumptious to me. So I just have a kitchen tablespoon. Now I wonder the difference, maybe one of y'all know. Everybody gets a tablespoon of sauce. The difference between pizza sauce and pasta sauce. Just pouring this on, and I'm using the back of the spoon to kind of smooth it out. I feel like pasta sauce is a little bit more watery. Is pizza sauce thicker, maybe chunkier, less runny, so that it actually stays on top. For me, pasta sauce gets the job done. You want to try and get a pasta sauce that has a really good flavor on its own, but if you don't, even if you have just canned tomato sauce, you can doctor it up with Italian seasoning. If you have one that's seasoned really well, you don't have to. This Bertolli to me is really good. So we've spread that out. Y'all can see, so we have our crust. Pizza or marinara is thicker and darker. Thank you, Mona. Y'all, this is so good. This Bertolli on its own has so much flavor. This would be a great dipping sauce. I know Leanne did those pizza dippers earlier. All right, so let's talk cheese, please. I've got a little manchego left, so we'll do a little bit of the sheep's milk cheese here, and we'll do some spinach. With the mini pizzas, a little bit goes a long way. Hi, Living Out Loud. You're here for your crispy edges. I got them for you. There you go. Crispy edges coming up. So if you want a veggie option, you can do spinach. And here are some tomato slices, fresh tomato. One of these days I'm going to get the Italian, the proper San Marzano, I think is how you say it, Italian tomatoes, and try to make something a little bit authentic. All right, so we've got that. Let's see, let's do another one with the manchego cheese. Then I have some of my buffalo mozzarella. So since I shredded this, I'm just going to go ahead and use it up. And let's do the turkey pepperoni. So I'm using the Hormel turkey pepperoni. Mona says you use marinara or a high quality pasta sauce. Makes sense. So this could be regular pepperoni. We'll put that on there. So we have a pepperoni pizza. Let's see what I have for the buffalo mozzarella. Let's see if we can use this. This is something that's been approved for me, buffalo mozzarella. You can see the big ball of fresh mozzarella. If you like pizza margherita, this is a great option if you like a fresh, creamier cheese. And this is made from buffalo milk, so again, helps me to stay cow dairy free. I'm sensitive to the cow dairy proteins. All right, so you can see the big ball of mozzarella in here, and I'm just going to take it out. And interesting, see how they tie a knot in it? So this has got the fresh cream on the inside, which I've never had before. So I'm going to, oh, you can see what's happening as I open it up. So I'm going to do one just with the, both of them are cheeses. I've never had this one before, so I'm just going to try and put a little bit of the creamy cheese on here. See what happens. Making it up as we go. All right, we'll see, let that cook down. All right, and then we'll do, what do you say, like pepperoni and mushroom? So I have the Walmart canned mushrooms. Keep these on hand. Just pop the top and drain. I probably should do, I probably should do 2 of the spinach pizzas. I don't know. Like, what do I want? This cheese is, I'm very curious about this cheese. So we'll just go ahead and pinch this on and see what happens. And I'll show you guys which one I used. This is a buffalo mozzarella. Again, if you're not into the different cheeses, use your regular mozzarella Italian cheese. I'm gonna pack this. I wonder how you're supposed to serve this. I'll figure it out. But this is the buffalo mozzarella, and this one is the burrata. So it says thin layer of fresh mozzarella filled with mozzarella and cream. So that's what I've got here, and I'm gonna we'll do one just the cream, and then we'll do one with pepperoni and mushroom. So this would be great for the kids. You can set out the pizza crust and everybody can kind of make their own. And then just because I'm gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning on everything, but so you all could see up close. And we're gonna put these in the air fryer. And you just wanna cook them until the cheese is melted. Everything is cooked. We just wanna get it all ooey and gooey. So this is gonna go in the air fryer. All right, so let's do a 375. Honestly, I just cook by the way things smell, by the way things look. Mom said cook with all of your senses. So we're gonna clean up and we'll do a little bit of unboxing. So when the pizzas come out, we're done. So let's put up our pepperoni and our fresh cheese. If you have chicken wings, you can do wings and pizzas. You can serve this as a meal. You can cut them up for like different appetizers. I don't know, whatever everybody likes on your pizza, feel free to share. And we've got lots of fresh veggies left over. I can put this in an omelet in the morning. Maybe we'll do that. How about that? We'll do a spinach, tomato, and mushroom omelet. If you don't use all of your veggies, that's totally fine. Save them for the next meal. So I'll just pack those up in a container, toss them in some egg whites with a little bit of butter and seasoning and cheese tomorrow. That's breakfast. Maybe some bacon on the side. So cooking can be fun. I mean, of course, it can be stressful, but you can come up with some good home cooked meals with simple ingredients, and that's what I love showing you all here. All right. So you guys were here. We got some packages from Amazon. I know what one of them is, and I'll show you. I saw another recipe. Please check out my community tab if you haven't already. I put a couple polls out there. I'd love to know what you guys think about the channel and any feedback that you have. So I'm thinking about doing some reaction videos, which means watching some videos side by side on the screen, so I'm not actually cooking, and giving my commentary. Would I eat it? Would I not eat it? Um, would love to know what you guys think about that. And on my channel, I usually live stream for an hour or two. We're going to do short today. But I'm thinking about learning how to do some editing. You all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney, and I'm in his mastermind. And he said we need to learn how to edit our videos. So if you are a Maggie member, please check out the membership tab. I put a sample edit up there. I'd love to know what y'all think. So if you haven't seen the polls and you're in here, feel free to put in the chat or in the comments what your thoughts are about either commenting on recipes and me posting videos about that, or if you would like edited videos, what is the duration that you would like for recipes? Anywhere from like 30 seconds to 30 minutes. All right, so let's see what we have here. I know what this is, but I'll share it with y'all. I saw a recipe for protein bars, homemade protein bars made with protein powder, sugar-free maple syrup, and some other ingredients. So I needed these silicone molds like you guys have seen when we do the cakes or other things. We make our ingredients and then we put them in these molds, and then they go in the freezer, and then you can pop them out and make your own homemade protein bars for on the go. I thought it was genius, so I ordered these from Amazon. So we'll give this a try this weekend. Let me know if anybody is a protein bar person. I'm more of a real food connoisseur, but every once in a while something on the go is nice. Let's check on our pizzas. Coming along nicely. We only have 3 minutes left. We'll go back in unless y'all think it's good. I'm going to go in for just a couple more minutes, but you see our cheese is nice and melted, so we're ready to plate soon. So Mona says you'd love to see live video reactions. Okay, thank you for saying that, because I didn't know if I should do reactions live or I should record them. But you say live. All right, makes sense to me. Let me get a plate. Let's see what we can put our pizzas on. Mona says edited videos should be up to 25 minutes, my dear. So we are gonna plate, yep, you meant minutes. All right, so we got just a couple more minutes on the pizzas. We'll plate them. Let me show you guys this other box, because I want to send out some happy mail. If you've never gotten happy mail from me, the holidays are coming, so I got some stuff that could be a good gift. I don't know, y'all can tell me what you think. Oh goodness, peanuts. Ugh, I wish it were paper. I hate peanuts. Not hate, but you know what I mean. They're so messy. Ugh. I ordered a couple of things. I don't know, this looks like just one of them. So let me think of some trivia. I ordered a Maggie teapot. Cold weather is upon us where I live. In the Zazzle store, where we get our Maggie aprons, they have teapots that we could put hot water or tea in and pour. What do you guys think? I'll show you the size. So it's pretty big, about as big as my head. I don't know how many ounces it is. All right, I don't want to burn our pizzas. So if you like tea, find the tea emoji and put it in the chat. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it because I don't want to burn these. Thank you. Mona says they're cute. All right, let's get our pizzas out. So that is our buffalo mozzarella. That is our spinach and tomato. Our pepperoni and mushroom. And our classic pepperoni. Mona likes tea. All right, so see if I can get a good cookbook photo. Cookbook is coming because you do need a cookbook. That's what I should get together for the holidays. Mona likes a teapot. All right, so let me see if I can get a good photo and we'll taste. I said spinach. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Spinach and mushroom. Let's get the teapot in there. Spinach and tomato is what I said. All right. Get up on there. So we got the crispy edges for living out loud. Nice. All right. So let's take a bite. Mona likes a teapot. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. That is cute. All right. What trivia can I think of? So I could cut these. You could cut these for like appetizers. You could cut them into different squares, or what are they called? I'll put this here for product placement. Um, Not squares, into quarters, and then you could have a tray for appetizers. But I'm just gonna take a bite. Let's try vegetarian pizza, tomato and spinach. Mm. Mm. Oh my gosh, all the sauces, everything. I don't know if you can tell. I know Living Out Loud was here. This chaffle pizza crust is like so golden and crispy. Mm. 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 Y'all, spinach and tomato. Something about the fresh tomato when it gets cooked. Try not to be team greedy, but that was good. Very, very good. All right. I've had pepperoni multiple times. I'm going to try the pepperoni and mushroom with the burrata buffalo cheese. Let's see. Teapot trivia, teapot trivia, teapot trivia. Mmm. Softer, milder, works well, but I like the sharp, like the sheep's cheese is kind of like that Parmesan. It just hits you. This is nice and creamy and smooth. I like both. I think I just prefer the melted cheese. All right, I will drop the link in case anyone wants to chat. I'm going to eat 2 of these and then we're going to wrap it up. Let's see. Gosh, teapot trivia, teapot trivia. Can someone name me? I've been doing a lot of chocolate recipes lately. Name me the brand. I've been using 2 different brands of sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free chocolate. Can someone name one of the brands of chocolate if you've never gotten Happy Mail from me before? Y'all, this is really good. Trying not to be so greedy. Mona's looking. Mona knows. Mona recommended a new one we just found. But yeah, the buffalo cheese is like a nice creamy. If you like it's not sharp like a goat's cheese, like a ricotta. If you like that type of a lasagna type cheese, you'll like the buffalo cheese. Mm. All right. Thank you all so much. This is excellent. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. There's more to come. Oh, Mona's going to use the chocolate for the Twix bars. Yes. Yes. These molds, I saw that homemade Twix bar. We might have to do that, y'all. I'm really trying to get this rest of this weight off. I'm 20 pounds away from where my doctor wants me to be. I am so happy. 80 pounds off, 20 to go. No longer diabetic or pre-diabetic. No longer borderline blood pressure. No longer elevated cholesterol. Yes, thank you all so much for watching. Pizzas were awesome. I'm going to try to edit this down to 20 minutes or less. Since you guys seem to like that, you'll start seeing 2 versions of my videos. The full live stream where you guys are here and we can interact and I can answer your questions. In addition, edited videos that if you guys want to watch and actually cook along with me, you don't have to fast forward as much. But I do have a course. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Excuse me, whenever you're here and you watch and like and share and subscribe, it helps my channel to grow. We are 7 months old. I put together a course because I didn't know how you can get monetized on YouTube. We've got somebody in the back. Let's go ahead and bring her up because I'm going to keep eating. Is that Christine? Let's see. All right, so Christine is here. Christine from Living Out Loud. Let me take this one down. Y'all don't need to see the pizza. All right, Christine. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Greedy, how are you? I got your crispy edges
I'm
here.
now look, let me tell you what's about to happen, Maggie. I am committed. I am committed to changing my diet. I told you before I had a sweet tooth, big grasp on me. I got a sweet tooth, but for diabetes, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Here you
So,
go.
Matt convinced me that your way of cooking, like, I want to enjoy my food, Maggie. My food. So, I'm not bringing this into my kitchen, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No more. And I am going to change how I cook. And that's because of you, Maggie.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really do.
Thank you so much for saying that, Christine. You are most welcome. That
Mm-hmm.
means a lot to me. I would love to know what, with the sweet tooth, what has been like your go-to sweet that's been hard for you?
Cakes, donuts, cookies, ice. The lead
So you
attorney
like pastry?
had his big bowl.
I know lead attorney
Yeah,
likes ice cream. Okay, so you like pastries. Okay.
yeah. That was ice cream, sweets, ice cream.
Yeah. You know what? Someone asked me for ice cream. I forgot. Kim G's little girls wanted vanilla and chocolate ice cream, and I saw a Wendy's Frosty recipe that we can make maybe this weekend. Two things on that, because I love to know what you guys are eating and struggling with, because it helps to challenge me to try to come up with those substitutes. Two things. The first thing is sugar was very hard for me to break as well, but it's one of those things, it's highly addictive, and we don't realize how addictive it is. And it's like the more you eat of it, the more you want, whether you drink it, whether you eat it, whether you put it on your food and sauces. So I will say, the first 10 days to 2 weeks for me, I was cranky, I was grumpy, I was just kind of like, I want my stuff. So then once I got over that hump, you don't miss it as much. I know it's hard to think.
Uh oh. I struggle
And I'm back, struggle
with
streaming. Y'all know me.
snacks.
Yeah.
I do.
So what I will do is I will do more desserts and pastries. Have you been able
Carbohydrate.
to? It's a little. All right. Hopefully I'm back. Are y'all able to hear? It was a little bit choppy for me. Y'all know I'm struggle streaming. But hopefully, you've been able to see some of the sugar substitutes and some of the chocolate substitutes. I don't really do a lot of almond flour, but that's a great almond flour, coconut flour. There are a lot of different options that we can do. So I will try and find, excuse me, more pastries that I can make that might be good substitutes for you, because I know you like those crispy edges. I think of you every time I make Maggie cakes. Okay, I'm back and y'all can hear. Thank you. All right, so I don't hear Christine, but I appreciate you so much for coming up, and thank you for letting me know that I've inspired you to change, because y'all, we're all getting older and it doesn't have to be bad. Y'all know I'm 46 and have always struggled with weight, but over 40, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop Christine down. Um, but thank you so much for coming up, Christine. So again, I do have a course. It is called Guide to YouTube Monetization. I know Christine has a YouTube channel, and I was going to ask her to tell us about it. If you're still here, you can put it in the chat. I think it's about Alzheimer's. Mona needs healthier ways for sweet recipes. Okay, wonderful. And Mona, you can let me know what some of your culprits are. Anybody in the chat. Thank you for being here, Kim. I appreciate it. We got a new scholar. Everybody say hello, Kim. Um, but yes, feel free to, you guys can spam me with recipes. I love trying new things for you because I like to eat too. And like Christine said, it is important to me to enjoy my food. I thought for years that I couldn't, so I'm so glad that I can. If you're curious how you can get monetized on YouTube, please check out the link in the description, or Mona can drop the link. Guide to YouTube Monetization is my course on how this whole thing works, my approach to subscribers, watch hours, applying for the program. It's definitely doable, and I thank you all so much for helping the channel to grow. Regular price is $50. It's a 2-hour course in 15 different segments. You can watch one of the segments completely for free as a preview, but if you use the code THANKSTLA all together, you will get $15 off, and that brings it down to $35. So you guys can check it out. I enjoyed you today. Thank you so much, Christine. I'm going to go pick up at school, and I may or may not eat this last little piece of pizza. But yes, I hope you guys have a great Friday and a great weekend. I will be back tomorrow. What are we making? I don't know. When are we making it? I don't know. But if you're subscribed, I always plan in advance, and you guys will get the notifications whether we do breakfast or dessert. I'll be back tomorrow because I do stream for you every day. All right.